The next frontier of e-commerce within our nation will be powered by the national address system that will be rolled out across our nation. The e-commerce trade channel will be serviced with drones made by Kenyans for Kenyans. The second example I want to give is about two engineering students from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. The two, Michael Mwasikenyi and Ken Geshira, created an automated weeding robot to help farmers eliminate the need for herbicides in their crops. The robot uses artificial intelligence to discriminate between weeds and crops, and the innovation has a robotic arm for weeding in between the crop rows and a plow-like weeding tool that is dragged by the robot as it passes in between the rows of crops to remove inter-row weeds. This innovation emerged winner of the 2020 Imagine Cup, beating teams from across 9 European, Middle Eastern, and African countries. The innovation is scheduled for presentation at the Imagine World Championship in Seattle, Washington State. Added to the many innovations from our young people during the COVID-19 crisis, the third heroic example I wish to mention is that of one Roy Alela, holder of a bachelor's degree in microprocessor technology and instrumentation from the University of Nairobi. This 25-year-old engineer had a strong urge to communicate with his 6-year-old niece, 6-year-old deaf niece. He had a problem to solve, and he did not shy away from it. After many experiments, he finally managed to create a pair of smart gloves that helped him communicate with his deaf niece. These gloves have flex sensors that help the deaf wearer communicate and actually vocalize messages to a mobile phone through Bluetooth. These customs are made to be customized to any client specifications and have a 93% accuracy of vocalizing messages. By solving the problem of his 6-year-old niece, Roy Alela has created a solution that will help thousands of deaf people globally. This innovation has won the Hardware Trailblazer Award by the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. Roy was also the second runner-up for the British Royal Academy of Engineering Leaders in Innovation. With the example, therefore, of the National Security Program, Weeding Robot, and the Smart Glove, it is clear that Kenya has a pool of talented and gifted people. Where those transformative innovations came from, I believe there are many more. All we need do is look. And if our national attention moves to the search for solutions, our natural energy will indeed flow to a positive place. Fellow Kenyans, allow me to end my address today by recording 2 Mashujaa lessons from our founding fathers to our young people. I am compelled to do this because one statement said, if it was not for the elders correcting the mistakes of the young, there would be no state. My intention today is not to correct, but to point our young people in a direction that will make them heroes in their times. The first lesson from our liberation heroes is that it's got to be me. It's got to be me, and it's got to be me. That is, if anything will happen, it all depends on me. If change will happen, do not expect your neighbors to be the one to cause it. You are the one to do it. Answer the summons of change and be the driver of that change. All you need do is show up at the arena. Theodore Roosevelt once said that the man who matters is not the man who stands by the wayside criticizing, saying how things could have been done better. The man who matters is the one in the arena, the man whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, the man who errs and comes short again and again, knowing that even if he fails, at least he failed trying. My call to our young people, therefore, is to get off the wayside of pessimism and get into the arena. If the young veterans of war had not heeded the summons of change, we would not be having this Mashujaa Day or the independence that we enjoy today.